Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to Kyle Can't Game. Welcome back to Jurassic Awakening. So, between episodes, I obviously built up a greenhouse because we need citronal for that stuff in the medical supply station, and might as well just get it all done, except it took all the crystal we have, plus a couple more trips up the mountain, plus some other... But we are, this stuff is growing super fast. I did the shovel on here. I cannot believe how fast this stuff grows, man. It's crazy. But yeah, so that is where we're sitting with that. I went through the Redwoods. So here's what I did. I spent an hour at the mosh pit. I spent an hour at Herbivore Island, and I spent an hour in the Redwoods, just trying to test out different drop rates and figure stuff out with the new aloe, right? And I got a pretty good amount over here. I got 28 of the aloe. And I'll show you, I'll probably just throw up the picture on screen, but the distribution of where I was getting them, how I was getting them. And yeah, so they drop at a pretty good rate when you're actually going out trying to kill high-level herbivores. And, you know, all of this stuff is early access. It might change by the time it comes to the actual game, but so I do want to go back to the Redwoods because we need to get an anaconda gland. I killed 4 in the Redwoods earlier and didn't get any glands, so need to go back and hunt for some glands. And then the other thing, while I was in the Redwoods killing all this stuff, I got a few babies. So we got some baby Redwoods Ravagers growing up. We got a baby Kentro already grown up. There's another baby Ravager still in the Redwoods because I didn't bring enough empty cryopods with me. So we need to go rescue him. And the plan is as soon as we get, what's the word? As soon as we get an anaconda gland, we're going to make one of these adrenaline boosts and go kill an ancient capro on something that we know it can get us off, and just test that no dismount thing is legit. On top of that, while I was up in the Redwoods, I realized these two are mate boosted, meaning that they can breed. I can't believe I didn't think of that before. So let's get them on breeding real quick. And then lastly, oh, and I tamed up an Arctic Argy. It was hanging out around the mosh pit. I was able to get it in the trap. This thing's pretty beastly, man. I haven't put any levels into it yet because I want to see what each pump does for one level. So 300 there. Just shy of 100 there. What's that? 56 there. And 13% there. Cool. So we'll probably just go stam and wait. That's not going to be strong enough to be a battle Argy. We would need like a Harpagornis for that. But yeah, I'm going to get these guys breeding. And then we have our base spot. I found it. I spammed it off earlier today. And we're going to start the move. Maybe finish the move. Don't know. But I will bring you guys back when she starts gestating and we're ready to head up north. Okay, cool. She's gestating for 4 hours and 10 minutes. So I am not high level enough to craft the embryo incubator from Bob's from Aberration yet. So we're going to have to actually manage that one online with the timer and everything. But yeah, I'm heading up to the Redwoods. Might show you the base first, actually, because it's kind of swinging on down to the Redwoods. And yeah, see you there. All right, Ancient Sarco, let's do this. Come on, buddy, you're going down quick. That's for sure, that's for sure. What do we get? Ooh, we got some good stuff, holy crap. That obsidian? No, it's scrap metal. Preserving bin, building parts, always useful when you're about to move. We'll drop these. Alright. Alright, here it is. This is our base spot, or future base spot. We're at 4369, and the Redwoods is right over here. And so this is not Alpha Pillar like we talked about. This is kind of that first pillar that has, on the river, that has that Explorer note. I just thought, oh, well, I'm falling down. I just think it's really well located because I couldn't live at Redwoods, like I can't live in the Redwoods. My performance on the Series S just drops like crazy. I get super bad frames. It's really choppy, like at random points in the Redwoods. But I wanted to be Redwoods adjacent, and this is pretty centrally located as far as like, well, here, I'll show you on the better map. But like, you know, we're right here. The Redwoods is all right here. There's a little bit of swamp that comes up here and swamp here. Mountain, mountain, and then Arctic, right? When we decide to go up to Carno, it'll be right up here. Like, it's really, really, really nice spot. And one of the nicest things, because it's got a bunch of metal right here, tons of metal on the mountain, but tons of metal on the pillar right over there as well. But this little waterfall that starts right here, this is drinkable water. At one point here. I drank some earlier when I was testing, because I did want to make sure it was drinkable. But yeah, that is drinkable water. So we're going to move here. I think the bottom of our base, the foundations are going to be metal probably. And I'm not a very good builder, so I don't know how much of the actual process I'm going to show. You know, that'll really just depend on how I'm feeling. But it's going to be, you know, I wanted to build there because it's close to all this stuff, but still a very safe spot in terms of like what actually spawns right there. You know, if we had built up on the mountain or in the Redwoods, I would have felt like we had to do the entire build in metal just to keep our stuff safe from like Harpagornis and all that kind of thing. Here, we're still going to be able to build in stone, I think, for the most part. Although I do want to have the foundations be metal. So yeah, let's run over here and cryo up the Ravager baby, which is probably pretty much grown by now. And then we'll go searching for this anaconda gland. Ooh, I think that's a grizzly. Level 210, 16k health. Let's go take that out. I want to show you guys the grizzly meat. Holy crap, man. We killed a couple grizzlies when I had both the saber-tooth kings. The grizzly meat is just insane what it does for healing. Alright, come on, bud. Come on, bud. Ooh, and we got some honey, too. That is nice. But yeah, let's look at this. So, 46... Why is my health still going down? Oh, no, it's stopped now. 46-2. 200 per piece on the grizzly meat. For healing. That's crazy. And the taming on the grizzly meat is just wild, wild. I've got like a stack of like 20 at home. I was hoping that you could cook it. But it turns out even in the improved grills, you can't cook grizzly meat or young prime. Which is kind of weird, but, you know, whatever. Oh, and when I was on my killing spree earlier, I got some insane... Oh, wow, you get honey from a regular dire bear, too? Nice. I got some insane terror bird saddles, so I'll show you guys those when we get back. But this has been my most successful form of aloes, is the Redwoods Paraceratherium. So, nope. No aloe on that. That's fine. It seems like it's still completely RNG, and it's not a guaranteed drop from anything, which I can appreciate. But again, by the time this video comes out, or by the time it comes out of early access, that might have changed. You never know. So yeah, just remember, I'm telling you what it's like a couple days into early access. That is not necessarily what it's going to be like when it goes full release. Oh, I haven't killed a Redwoods Diplo. Is this going to give us some aloe? No aloe. Too bad. Alright, and it looks like the Ravager baby has fully grown, so let's just get the area a little bit safer here. Ooh, a Daeodon would be nice. Even with all the improved meats and the Tinto Berry Jam, healing can be a rough endeavor. Hey buddy, how you doing? Pretty good stats. I think all three of the Ravagers I got are males, which is kind of lame, but living right next to the mountain, having these three Ravagers is going to be really freaking nice. There's no doubt about that. But yeah, I have a ton of stuff to do in this episode and not a lot of time to lollygag. So I'm going to not do my normally rambly thing, and I'll just bring you guys back when we get to an anaconda. And these redwood bronchos are insanely big, man. This one's got to give me some kind of aloe, right? Oh, I didn't even get the kill. Lame. Oh, grizzly sneaking up on me. Holy crap. Freaking monsters, man. Ooh, alpha raptor, nice. Let's go get him too. All right, any anacondas around here? Blue drop with a ring, that'll be worth looking at. Is it safe? Holy crap, it actually is. Except for Meganera and terror birds, of course. Oh man, I will take that all day. Oh, a Desmodus. I have not seen one of those before. Oh, can they grab you off your mount? Oh, I hope not. I do not have parachutes, man. I know their model's busted. It sits up when they're dead. Oh, that's our first encounter with some Desmos, man. That was actually kind of cool. What'd they give us? 195 compound blueprint. We'll make something good out of that. Anything else crazy? No. And I cannot for the life of me find an anaconda. Ooh. 98 RGBP. That's going to be real useful. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, man. I can't find an anaconda to save my life. I've been going at it for almost an hour. I got terrible RNG today. Don't think I've gotten a single piece of aloe either. Yeah. So we'll keep at it. Might have to come back tomorrow though, I don't know. You were an anaconda. Where would you be? Because you're not in my video game, that's for sure. Alright. 45 minutes later, we're all the way at the other end of the redwoods that we started at, and no anacondas at all. So I'm going to start heading back toward base, but we'll still do some redwood stuff, and yeah, I don't know, I can't play for too much longer right now, but, you know, might have to come back tomorrow. I'm just having the worst RNG. I mean, like, I'm getting pretty good loot, you know, look at this Argent saddle. Look at this Beelzeboof saddle. Look at this. Where'd you go? PT saddle, pretty nice. Another Ravager saddle. You know, so I'm having good RNG from that side, but I haven't gotten a single aloe and haven't seen a single anaconda. I'm getting some of the silk, which you need for one of the crafts, so it's not all bad, but I really want to check out the adrenaline boost to test out the dismount ability. But that's what happens in Ark when you try to go out and farm for something that's RNG. You know, the game just knows. The game just knows. That's an Anzu. Where's the nest? Where's your nest, buddy? Well, he's dead. But where's his nest? Where are you going, dude? Where are you going? Ooh, Anzu drops redwood berries. That's really nice. See, that's another reason I didn't really want to build on Redwood Lake. It's always like the most densely populated spot of the redwoods. You know, and I don't want to take that away if I'm going to be looking for a mantis and all kinds of other stuff too, right? Another Ravager saddle. Nice. We won't even have to craft one. But no anacondas. Ooh, Alpha Carno. Nice. Oh no, Alpha Raptor. Okay. Alright, I'm calling it. We're gonna go through the swamp, but then we'll head home. No anacondas. It's been over an hour now, so no anacondas and no aloe. It's just so weird after having so much success earlier with it, you know? Just really, really strange. But, you know, it happens. It's RNG, it's Ark. I'm not stressed about it. What is this? Is this an ancient cark? Level 80. Oh, let me show you guys my method for this. If you're on a super fast mount like this, attack it once and then just keep running in circles around its legs, and it will keep repositioning itself, trying to find you, and so it won't be able to do its dismount attack on you. I have done this with several of these ancient Carcanos on my Saber-Tooth Kings, and it works really, really well. As long as you don't get stuck on rocks. Whew. But yeah, just keep running in circles and it will constantly keep turning around, and it can't get a good read on you, a good enough read to do the dismount attack. It's pretty dope, actually. Let's see what it had for us. Oh, baby. That's... Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Passive, passive, passive. Come here. Come here. Sounds like me yelling at my dog to come inside when she's basking in the sun and just wants to stay out there. Okay, what did we get? Scrap metal, I don't care. 30 carb saddle could be good for going into the ocean. I mean, honestly, we didn't get much for an ancient cark. How many? You got 4 of the keratin. Yeah, honestly, it's kind of a disappointing haul for a ancient cark, but you know what? It happens. Oh, basilisk. Cool. Maybe we can get some good loot here too. Nice. You got a bag? There's a bag. 59 mantis saddle. I like that. Okay. I mean, it's only a basilisk, right? Nothing insane, so... Ooh, I am so heavy. Alright, we can at least move somewhat, so let's just head home. We'll check on the gestating saber-tooth queen. And that'll probably be it. For tonight, not for the whole video. I still gotta raise the saber-tooth king. I really want to get a anaconda gland, even if I have to spend like a long time in the redwoods tomorrow. And we haven't even done anything for moving base yet, so lots to do today. So we got just a minute or so left on this girl. I have been having a little bit of fun with the Ravager, just going out and doing a metal run, and these things are awesome, man. Like, I've never really played with them that much. I haven't played Aberration a ton. These guys are growing up. Like, I think having a Ravager pack is going to be a blast. I've been looking for a good pack animal that's like nimble, but also has good carry weight, and like, I don't know, I think we could have a lot of fun with Ravagers. And then I went ahead and crafted up that 98 armor RG blueprint, and it crafted up with my crafting skill up to 115. We got 30% bonus, so that is pretty dope. So yeah, that thing might be able to take on some battles actually. So I don't know, we'll have to decide what to do with that, but let's see what's going on here. 30 seconds. I'll see you in 30 seconds. Oh, there we go. Saber-tooth King, baby. Let's see if it got the good stats. What level is it? 146? I don't know if what that's going to mean, really. Let's, ooh, 16k health. Ooh, that's rough. That's really interesting. Those are lower stats than either of these guys had at Tame, I think. Maybe this one had 16k before imprinting. But still, I mean, if we're going to be able to have, like, a little Saber-tooth King army to go along with our Ravager army, I'm not going to complain one bit, you know? I should just cryopod this guy up because it's kind of late at night, but we'll figure that out in a minute. Let's do the roar and see if it buffs Ravagers. Because this could be a really badass pack if it does. Show buffs. Cargo hauler, very fast learner. Nope, so it's got the Alpha Lystro buff, but no Saber-tooth buff. That's too bad. But still, like, these are just wild babies that we adopted. If we get, like, a really nice, strong female and breed these guys a little bit, oh man, we could have a great time. And then that's not even talking about Arctic Ravagers, right? Which sometimes you can see from the mosh pit. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about that, but yeah, we're just gonna raise this guy, start raising him. He's gonna take a very long time because he's, you know, a Saber-tooth King, but yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, we are back. We just spent another couple hours up at the Redwoods, and still no anaconda glands. We did kill 3 Redwoods cobras, which in my opinion should probably drop glands, since cobras are venomous and anacondas are not. But yeah, we'll have to see what the devs think about that, if they make that change, because the anacondas are pretty rare. Now, I know the adrenaline boost is very, very strong, right? So they might want to keep that a very rare, very hard thing to get. But regardless, we are not going to be able to do that today, I don't think, because I got too much other stuff I want to do. But while I was out with the Saber-tooth Kings, we went to Irby Island, and I got another large Casteroides blueprint, and this one I can actually make. See, the one that we did have, oop, where'd it go? It's in the RG. The one I did have was 122 beaver pelt, which is insane. I have spent hours and hours and hours farming beaver pelt. But the one we got is much cheaper, and it's barely any worse than, and it's a spur saddle, which is going to be dope. So I want to make this, and then I have a ton of other stuff I want to do, but let's take this little beaver out for a spin, just see what it's like, because it has been sitting around base for a long time, and he needs to stretch his legs a little bit, you know? But let's check this. Oh my god, these things, this is hilarious, man. Now, can this one fit through a normal size gate? Oh, it can. That's really nice. And oh my god, dude, that is so fast in the water. Right when the ocean update is starting to come out, we're gonna get this, dude. You gotta be kidding me. That's fantastic. Let's see what kind of damage it does to a tree real quick. Oh my god, that feels really good. 100 wood per tree. Dude. And its weight stat is crazy. Oh my god, man, I am so happy we found this other saddle. This is, now that we have the Dodic and the beaver, the building is going to be so much easier. And that's what I want to do next. So I'm not going to see you guys probably for a while, because I need to make another generator and a cryo fridge so I can cryopod some dinos and take them up there, because I want to take the resource dinos up there to start building. I already threw a storage box up there with 48 pieces of metal foundations. It took so much metal farming, but I do want to build an 8x6 base, and I want to do it in metal. So we made 48 foundations because we have a lifetime supply of cementing paste. But I'm hoping to get the build started, at least started this episode, if not finished. Part of it I want to do in greenhouse glass because it looks so cool. So, you know, the crystal, we use all of our crystal reserves on this, but, you know, also we'll be between the two mountains. So maybe getting some more crystal when we're up there won't be the worst time. But yeah, I got a lot of stuff to do, and I will see you up there when we at least have the 6x8 down. And maybe we'll build the base together. Here's the thing. Here's what I'm going to say. I will record myself building the base. I don't think it's going to be entertaining because I'm not a good builder and I don't really have much to say about building. So it might just get cut and then we'll do some more redwoods or mountain content because, you know, I want the video to be good, not just a crappy recording of what I'm doing. So that'll be the plan. So yeah, I'll check back with you guys in a minute. All right, we made it. I think I'm gonna have to set up the generator here and maybe sacrifice it off this foundation, but I gotta get all the stuff out of the cryopods, you know what I mean? And was I smart enough to bring gasoline? I was not. Holy crap. Oh, what a fool I am. Okay, well, we'll get this set up. And we'll get the cryo fridge set out. Oh, let me go get gasoline. I can't believe... Wait, is there gasoline in here? Was I smart enough to do that? No, I have all the foundations. Oh, I have some oil. Okay, I can just make a forge real quick. Oh, thank God. Alright, let me do that. Alright, cool. We got the gas. I'll turn this on, wait the 90 seconds, and we'll get going. I'm going to pull out all the resource dinos. I need to get probably the Anki first. Let some metal start cooking since we've got a few nodes up here. I just want to clear off this whole plateau so I can really see what we got to work with when nothing's standing in the way, but... And then I was thinking, you know, I spent a little bit longer in the redwoods too, trying to get anaconda glands, and I just couldn't get one to spawn. And you know what? I'm not sweating it, because like my thing is, I wanted to show it off to you guys. We're gonna have time to show it off to you guys. You know, my goal was to try to show everything in early access so that you can see it before it comes to the main game. But I mean, you guys play Ark, you know how it is. If you take all your best taming stuff and go searching for Rexes, you're not going to find Rexes. But if you don't have any trank arrows on you and you're just trying to collect resources, you're going to find a 140 and a 150 Rex all at the same time. Like, that is just how Ark works, it seems like. And so I'm trying to reconvince myself that, you know, I am a human being and I recognize patterns, and I am recognizing a pattern that does not really exist because it's just RNG. There is no pattern here. It's purely RNG, right? So just because I think there's a pattern in the game doesn't want me to get an anaconda. It's just RNG. You know, I've killed like 3 or 4 ancient Gigantopithecus now, and there are some people on the Discord saying they haven't even seen one yet. So, you know, the RNG god blesses and takes away. There is no doubt about that. Can we throw out this Ankylosaurus yet? There we go. All right. Well, time to get to a little bit of farming, and I'll bring you in a minute. All right, so we got the whole plateau cleared out, and I think I have an idea of what I want to do and how I want to do it now. By the way, the just clearing all this out with the large island beaver got me 5,500 narcotics, which is just absolutely wild. But let me see. Yeah, I want to do it right here. Let me grab all the metal foundations. We'll see if we can fit them all. And then we'll start going from there. All right, let's set this one. I want to go 6 by 8, so we'll set this midway down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and if we can go 8 across here. Oh, I don't think we'll be able to go 8 across right here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's not so bad. Let's lay out the whole shell, because we have 10 minutes to pick up stuff on, oh no. Oh no. Let's go around this way. It's just the one. Well, we could fill that one in with, we could fill that one in with the ceiling. It'd be fine. It would not even be noticeable with it being that far in the ground, right? But how does that look? Yeah, I like that. We can come up the ramp. We can be on both sides. We got plenty of space up here for what's inside. We'll have some space for... Yeah, I like that. So let me get this filled in. Alright, so let me tell you guys the plan. I think what I want to do is here, right here, and on this side, I want to have gates. And we'll only do the foundation in stone. We'll do everything else in... Or we'll only do the foundation in metal. Everything else will be in stone. But I think the general idea right now is gate on this wall, gate on that wall, doorway that wall, maybe nothing on that wall. What I want to do is have this one foundation, the corner foundation on each one, and boom, 2 foundations square on all 4 corners. Will be like kind of a tower going up a few. And I want it to be, it's going to look kind of like a lookout tower, not super castle-y, I don't think, but kind of like somewhere in that style. And then we'll build this up. It'll be as high as a gate, a regular gateway, which will be, what, 4 walls high, I think. And then we'll have a flat roof going across. And then in the roof of the interior, so I'm thinking like maybe 2/3 of this area where there are no doors, this will be like storage and crafting. And then this area will just be kind of like some beds and maybe some quality life stuff, or just some stuff that we think looks good because we have the shovels, so we could do some plant stuff now. The ceiling in here will be flat all the way across, but it'll have a hatch frame. And then above that, on the second story, I guess, second tier, I want to have a little smaller of a hatch frame so that it doesn't just look like really weird. And then we'll have a hatch frame there too. And that'll be so that we can put our dinos. And those might be giant hatch frames. So that way, even if we get Harpagornis or like large Anki, some of the stuff that can't fit through a regular gate, we can open the doors, drop it in, right? And then, yeah, I don't know. We'll do a bunch of stuff. I kind of want to do a whole row across the wall of walls in crystal. But, you know, yeah, I don't know if we are going to have enough crystal for all that. But I do think this is going to be a pretty dope base. I think I am going to show most of it, because now that I've actually, like, fleshed it out in my head, I think I'm going to like it a lot. At first I was thinking we wouldn't have enough room for, like, dinos for breeding and stuff over here, but we obviously will over here. Because I don't want to build too far over here, because if those 3 metal nodes could respawn, that would be just lovely. If we find out that we do need room to expand, we have over here, we could build a bridge across here, we could close off, like, I'm also thinking, like, a couple behemoth gates down here, right? And we've got this entire area closed off that could be, aloe? Strong redwoods aloe, cool. But yeah, just like 2 little behemoth gates down here, and this whole area is closed off for like a little drop trap for us, right? So, you know, we'll be putting up a lot of defenses, plant X and all that kind of stuff, because it's not going to be super dangerous over here. But I do want to guard off the entire thing, because dimorphs might come, Harpagornis might chase us from somewhere, Desmodus could wander over, you know, I guess you never really know. But yeah, so we'll have gates going around the whole thing, and kind of like up at the mosh pit, we'll have Plant X like peppered throughout here, and that'll be more just to hit the airborne stuff that would be trying to get in. I'm not necessarily trying to kill all the wildlife in the area. I don't need to be that rude of a neighbor, you know what I mean? So I think that'll be the plan. So yeah, so next time we'll probably tame up a female Ravager in the Redwoods, and we'll bang out this base build, see what we can build, see if we can actually do a decent build for the first time in our lives. I think it would be a lot of fun. So yeah, if you made it this far, thank you very much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.